anybody, but she, it's a longer name, but I just start calling her Petite. And
Can I say,
everybody else
can I say
ahead.
Petty? Can I say Petty, or is it Petite?
Well, it's Petite because Petty is kind of a whole different word, but you can say whatever you want, or you could call her Cake. I mean, it's basically, I'm thinking of her as the cake of all cakes. I mean, she's a pretty big deal. And so Petit Saint-Honoré is like the cake of all cakes. It's like
I like Saint-Honoré for the unicorn. Can I do that?
Saint-Honoré, so we can call her Ray.
Ray. Is that
That's what I'm
R-E-Y
calling
or
her.
R-A-Y?
Nobody else has to call her that. What?
You and the DM too. Is that R-E-Y or R-A-Y?
It's really R-E, so R-E, but we'd call her R-A-Y.
Okay, I'm going to say Ray. Ray's the name of the unicorn that you guys were entrusted in charge to protect, seeing that they're being hunted for their horns in the Forbidden Forest, which was their home. Their sanctuary has been invaded by the evil wizards. And she has red hair, fine white coat, and not red hair, like an orange hair, white coat, and blue eyes, deep blue eyes. And she's getting along. You guys are at the Grimm Castle right now. You guys are you have food. She likes apples, so she's eating apples. Ray is eating apples, and I will also want to keep Matilda with you guys. So she's like a peasant, Matilda. She's around 8 or 9 years old, and she's eager to stay with the adventurers. And she doesn't want to go home now. You find out. And she won't tell you where she lives, so she can stay with you for a while longer.
She won't tell us where she lives, or she.
Right. So that way, she
daycare workers.
She wants to be an adventurer, basically. She starts mixing.
Have a class?
Right now, she's a peasant, but I'm gonna make a die roll.
Probably be a thief.
She starts. She starts mixing potions. She's the one who told you that Emma was carrying an invisibility potion and also a haste potion. So she has a little bit of inclination towards alchemy so far. That's all you know. You gathered that. So we have hyphae, Twigs so far, Emma, Ray, the unicorn, Crow, orc fighter from the Gush family, and Matilda, who, just so you know, she has +5 to hit and +3 to damage with a D3 rock. So she throws rocks. She's been practicing so she can fight the monsters with you. And she has persuasion, luck, and alchemy skills. There you go. But she's about first level, so she's pretty delicate. So she'll just hide behind the fighter. That's okay.
How many hit
I roll
points?
for her. She has 4 hit points right now. I roll for her. I'll roll again to signify that she's hiding behind the fighter. But if I roll hit her twice, then she's going to get attacked or targeted. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 6, which is kind of perfect for a D6. Your number this week is hyphae 1, Twigs 2. If nothing changes, Emma 3, Ray 4, Crow 5, and Matilda 6. And if you can start off hyphae by introducing your character. Twigs is 2, number 2. Emma's 3, Ray's 4, Crow's 5, and Matilda's 6. Let's do introductions.
Sure. I'm playing hyphae, a forest gnome druid who is just over 3 feet tall. She has raven-colored black, almost iridescent hair in a long braid, one in the middle going down the back. She has dark brown muslin, simple clothing, kind of like a jumpsuit almost, and but you can see like fancier clothes, greens and browns peeking out underneath, like embroidered stuff with some bright colors. But that's, you're not, just occasionally. She's wearing, she has, violet colored eyes and hazelnut shell skin, and she is wearing a piece of amber held by like twined and braided reeds, grasses, and she also happens to be wearing a raccoon mask over her eyes.
Excellent. Nice. Okay. Also, I'm gonna give Twigs the inspiration this game to re-roll because he was the one who healed the Baron Grimm's son of zombieism, right?
Yes.
Okay, you got that, Twigs. That's the inspiration is a re-roll for any roll for the session.
And can't you pass it on to someone else too?
Can you? I don't think so, but I mean, I'll let you if you want to. I don't think so.
Okay.
Have you heard that?
I just was reading the rule book and something about inspiration that you're. Maybe I should just reread it.
If you can find it where it says to pass it on, that's fine. I didn't know you can pass it on. You were awesome to heal the Baron's son of being a zombie, and he was very grateful to you. So you're an honorary Grimm member, and so is the rest of the party. And that way, he's endowed to you, and you get your inspiration for doing that.
All right, great.
Okay, so I think I have everybody's stats from last week, but I just want to double check. I have armor class 14 for Hyphy. Is that right?
Yes.
I got +5/+0 for your spells. To hit with spells, your proficiency plus your stat modifier. Are you at +5 on that?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Also on Twigs, you had 4 skills. 4 skills is fine. I have animal handling, insight, nature, appraisal. That's fine. Okay, 4 skills. Emma, I have intimidate, athletics, perception. Does it have 4? Coral as an orc has deception, luck, and toxicology. And I'm gonna give Matilda persuasion, luck, and alchemy.
So,
any questions on that?
Emma has athletics, intimidation, and perception.
Yes.
Just 3. Is that correct?
Yes, and that's right. And now she has 37 hit points.
Okay.
Why don't you introduce Twigs and Emma if you can, from what you know?
Okay, Emma is an orc barbarian. I'm not sure what tribe she's from. She's tall, very orcish looking, wields a giant exotic glaive of wounding, and as a backup, I guess, has a great axe strapped to her back. She does typical barbarian stuff. She's athletic, she's intimidating for her size, and she's very observant of people's mannerisms. I don't know what her one flaw is, but we'll figure that out. And then Twigs is a human druid of the dark moon, of the moon circle. He looks very Native American in dress. He's got long black hair, dark eyes. He's about 19 years old. He's very fit. He wields a scimitar and a sling. He also likes to shape change into a brown bear. And that's Twigs.
Excellent, excellent. And I have both you guys are armor class 14, Twigs and Emma. Is that right? Double check that. And then also,
Yeah.
what's your
14.
wisdom? What's your wisdom, Twigs?
19.
So are you? I'm getting plus 6 to hit for your spells,
Right.
which is 4 for the wisdom and 2 for the proficiency.
Right.
Once you guys hit 5th level, you'll have
Comes up.
plus 3 proficiency.
Okay, and he's a 3rd level druid. So everybody's 3rd level, right? Just Gwen's a little bit higher in 3rd level. Like she's closer to change.
I got Hyphy, Twigs, Emma now, and Kroll is 3rd level. Yes, Matilda's 1st, and I'm not gonna tell you unicorn just yet. You might be able to figure it out, but
Do we know how many hit points Kroll has or the unicorn has, or no?
I'll just tell you Kroll has 29. I'll tell you unicorn has less than that, but more than Matilda.
So between 4 and 29.
Yes, basically.
Okay. We'll just do a hypothetical 15 hit points for the unicorn.
Close. Okay.
So I figured out my Twig spells. He gets his known spells that his prepared spells. I'm sorry, that he's allowed to prepare for the day.
Yes.
It's your level plus your wisdom modifier. So he gets 7. That's his limit.
And then you can choose from 7.
Right, 1st or 2nd level only. So I can have all 7, which makes no sense.
But you can't cast 7.
No, I can only cast 3 and 2. I can cast 5 spells, I believe, at 5th level or 3rd level. No?
You can cast 4 and 2.
4 and 2? Okay.
Yep.
So 4 and 2.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense because we came from the 1st edition, but it does make sense if you learn how to do the spell pool. The wizards are just kind of the same. The wizards have 1 spell pool per level plus the modifier, intelligence modifier, and then you have to put that against your spell slots. So basically, it's the same, I think, for wizards, which confused me when I first read it. I go, well, do you have, in this case, 7 spells, or do you have 4 and 2?
So my other question is, are we allowed to use any spell available to us?
For druids, any spell on the druid list.
So any spell on the player's handbook list, or any spell in Evander's guide, any of those spells, or
Xanathar's, I'll use any core rule book is fine.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so just take your pick.
And then if we want, we can research some spells, but you have to approve it, I assume.
Yeah, we can do homebrew spells. That's fine.
Okay.
We'll introduce those. We're doing those for wizards already, so.
Yeah. So should I go ahead and pick my spells that I want to prepare for the day? So that's out of the way. Okay.
Yes, do that now. And your spell slots. So, any questions on your spells, or any questions for you, Hyphy?
No, I did just want to clarify that guidance is better than I had originally thought. Guidance, which I did take as a cantrip, is a +1 for any ability check, which includes skills. So I have to be able to touch them, give them guidance, and announce so before anybody rolls. But if I'm able to touch them, then I can give that guidance for any ability or skill check. So it's a little better than, and I thought it was that way when I took it, but then when I read it, I wasn't sure, but it does include skills. So
what did you
underutilized it.
What did you think what did you think it meant? Did it say ability check on the description?
Yes, and I've made that in a limited way to be like intelligence and charisma and wisdom, but it really includes skills based on those abilities too.
Yeah, that sounds fine. I guess because the abilities are your stats, and that has to do with skills, right? They should say skill check, but
It should.
it's just really a gray area, I guess, maybe for some people, but that's fine. So you can use guidance for any, but don't you have to cast it beforehand? So you have to be ready to do that.
No, I have to. It's not a cast. It's a cantrip. I just have to. It is concentration, and they can use it up to a minute. It takes an action, but I basically touch somebody. It's not really a battle cantrip, but it's a. If somebody's about to go do something or try something or check a lock or pick a lock or something like that, I can put my hand on them and give them guidance, which is a +4, up to a +4. They roll a d4 and add it to their skill check or ability check.
Just a d4.
Yeah, up to a d4. Yeah. Sorry. Yes, exactly.
That sounds good. Okay, so the setting is the Grimm Castle. You're inside, and people are starting to come. Oh, let's do this. You have time to run to town and get a present. I know you guys have money because you cleaned up on the ogre's treasure. So, did you guys all write down your gold? Do you remember what it was?
Yes, I think.
How much was it? How much was it, Hyphen?
We added 100 gold pieces and 214 silver pieces. And we had initially talked about giving that emerald as a present. I don't know if ever, I think we all were kind of in agreement on that, but we can certainly revisit it. But before we went to bed, I wanted to do one more thing too.
Which is what?
I wanted to go and try to get an audience with that group of people, and I would love to take the other druid with me, with Twigs with me, to talk to the group of the round table knights, the ones that had watched that video, and also the wizard who had sort of projected the video of his scrying on us so that they all know that there's a unicorn. And I kind of like, to the point that I would get an apple crate to stand on and try to school them a little bit about their duty to keep the secret of this unicorn and to protect her at all costs, and to make sure that they understand how important and rare she is in the world. And so kind of trying to play into their sense of honor and importance. I just want to make sure that they realize that the knowledge that they gained sort of almost by accident because of that silly wizard needs to be guarded and needs to be protected. And so hopefully between the two druids, we can make that kind of an impression so that they take it seriously. And she'll have this blanket. I want to explain that, that she'll be disguised basically, and that it's really important that people not know that we have this unicorn in our care, but it's also in their care.
You step on the crate.
They want to keep their crops alive to feed their people.
There you go.
You step on the crate, and you do get the audience, and you're presenting. So let's make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Was that your charisma?
That is, for persuasion.
Yeah, charisma.
Is that your dump stat?
No. My charisma is 14, so I get a +2. Get a +2.
Let's make a persuasion check on that. Okay. You're on top of your box.
All right. And I'm standing there with this really impressive looking, Native American looking druid as well. So hopefully he's looking very serious. I'm hoping. If he wants to add anything, he certainly can. I got a 7 total.
Yeah, I added that they want to keep their people fed.
But I would have given myself guidance. Oh yeah, he added about keeping their crops alive. But I definitely would have guided myself, but I should have told you beforehand.
You want to give yourself guidance now? Go ahead.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate the mulligan. All right, add a 1 to that. I got an 8.
And +2 is 10. Not bad. And so you're presenting, and the guys are there, Kroll and Sir Balon, and some other people who've seen the video. So just to give some background on that. What happened was the party seized the ogre, and they were successful. And a unicorn teleported from the forest right in the middle of the room, and he that was Silvermane, by the way, silver skin and diamond colored hair, and he asked the party, communicate with them telepathically, that they're being hunted for their horns by evil wizards, and if you can you help? And Hyphy jumped up and said yes, and he left you with a baby unicorn to protect because the forest is not safe now. And Alcad, because he's a wizard, he was scrying on the party, and he had the whole thing playing the Grimm Castle on the wall so everybody can see. So Hyphy's saying that we want to make sure that the unicorn is protected. And so I'm just Alcad's there, and he goes, he's still a little intelligent because he's a wizard, but he doesn't really understand what you're trying to say. He says, so what are you trying to say? Stop beating around the bush.
First of all, and now I'm wagging my finger a little bit. First of all, who gives you the right? You didn't have consent to show our video of what we were doing to everybody. I'm not sure about that, sir. And also, bottom line is, this is a huge secret, and we need your help. We need we need you to help us protect this unicorn, and a major part of that is to keeping the secret that she's even here with us. Alcad, I'm disappointed, sir.
First of all, I'm a wizard. Secondly, my mother told me never to keep secrets.
The school teacher in me could not resist, though. I mean, the whole finger wagging. So, what is going on with him? He is very smart. I mean, is he?
He's smart. He's kind of aloof a little bit. That's what's going on with him. Doesn't really understand what you're trying to say. He heard your presentation. It was a 10 and not a 15, so you might have to explain it better.
Okay. We're asking you, please, to keep the secret that this unicorn is here. She looks like a horse right now because of some abilities that we have to conceal her identity. Please keep the secret because we need to protect her and keep her safe. People will possibly want to take her for nefarious reasons. We're hoping that you will help us protect her and until she grows at least a little bit more and can protect herself. May we please appeal to your kindness and your good judgment. Unicorns are about as rare as anything can be, and she needs our help.
He says, well, okay.
But I don't feel like I've gotten anywhere.
Nobody objects. Everyone else seems to be pretty okay with it. You have Ray there under the dirty blanket, so she's just hanging out, kind of like a horse with a blanket over it. It's eating apples.
So I'm gonna turn and look because I'm not feeling what I wanted from the group. I'm going to sort of turn and look to my fellow druid Twigs, and with an exasperated look, like, can you help here? I feel like I haven't done what I was hoping to do, but I don't know why.
Okay, look, basically unicorns are the key to keeping the balance of nature. So that's why I assume Silvermane wanted us to protect the unicorn, that they're in a serious, dire dilemma, that he would entrust his baby unicorn to this group, 2 druids, 2 orcs, and a drow elf, essentially. So if Alcad has the ability to spy on us or scry on us like he did, we can probably use that to our advantage as well. because we'd be able to warn us about danger that we can't see, essentially. So we need to have him on our side more than alienate him, I believe.
Why don't you make a persuasion check, Twigs, and
Okay.
you want to add the
And I will give him guidance.
guidance. Go ahead, give me both rolls.
So I get 2 rolls on my charisma.
Just one.
No, it's not.
One check. One check for persuasion.
Okay, +2. No, I +1. I rolled a 21.
You rolled a nat 20. Okay, I see it now. Yeah. Okay. Wow. The people at the table are like, "Whoa, really?" they get it now. And Outcast scratches his head and looks at Hyphy. He goes, "Why did you just say that?" What did you roll for your?
Because
What did you roll for your guidance? By the way.
Well, doesn't he roll the d4, or do you want me to roll d4 when I give guidance?
You were supposed to roll it. He doesn't roll it.
Oh, okay. He only got 1 point of guidance.
So he's up to 22. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, good job. So you basically persuaded them, and you also convinced them that it's important that unicorn be protected. And Alcad, you haven't seen him do this before, but he looks like he's maybe thinking now. He takes off an amulet from his repertoire of magic items, and he hands it to Hyphy to put on the unicorn. It's like a necklace, and it seems to be scintillating in the low, dim light of the Grimm Castle.
And I will curtsy as low as I possibly can and say thank you many times.
That's for protection. It's a +1 protection amulet. We're gonna bump up the unicorn's armor class. We have 14 armor class for Hyphy, is that right?
Yes.
Crow donned one of the pairs of bone armor.
Right.
And he's sporting that, so his armor class went up. The bone armor is 14 plus his dex, so he's up to 16. So he's the armor king right now. I'm at 14 armor class. Is that right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
This protection amulet was for the unicorn, wasn't it?
Yes.
Is that something she can use and attune to?
Unicorn Matilda's AC.
I thought you were gonna put the amulet on Ray, Hyphy.
Yes.
So Ray's armor class goes up to 15.
Okay.
I was saying that Crow had 16.
Yeah.
And Emma has 14. I'm just going over the armor classes.
What about Matilda and Hyphy?
Matilda, you're not sure, but she's pretty dexterous. She still has her white nightgown that when she got taken by the spiders, basically. No armor.
So
Hyphy has
12.
Hyphy has 14.
Okay, so everybody else is 14, 15,
basically.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
The unicorn has natural defenses, but
Hyphy, what are your hit points?
24.
Okay. Twigs has 33 hit points.
Awesome.
24. Emma.
okay, so something happens in town. You get introduced to an orc by the name of Bolas Ras, and he is an orcish gem cutter. And it was told to you by trusted individuals that he can give a chance to cut it's an emerald and increase the value. So if you do that, there's a chance that the emerald will break and shatter. Smaller chance, but there's a larger chance because he's an accomplished orcish gem cutter that the value will go up, could be double or triple what it is.
I thought the emerald went to Ben's character. because he needs
Uh,
it as a material component.
Oh, so
that was the amethyst. That was the amethyst, right?
Oh, I thought it was an emerald, an ancient emerald.
Oh, that's right. He did get an emerald. So let's
It's
review.
the ruby.
There's a ruby.
And the blue diamond is gone. That went to Sir Balin.
Hold on. Sir Balin's there. He goes, let's give a try for the blue diamond.
The greed set in.
Yes, so we have an emerald, a ruby, and a blue diamond.
It's his blue diamond, so he owns it. If he wants to risk it, let him.
Who can make a decision for the ruby?
That's the whole party.
Ify can make the decision. That's fine.
And what was the value before on the ruby?
500, I think. 500 on the ruby.
Put it down. Let's see.
Yeah.
I think the blue diamond was 1,400.
Yep. 500 ruby,
And,
800 emerald, 1,400 for the blue diamond.
Yeah, 500 ruby, 800 emerald, 1,400 blue diamond.
Did Quillis get the emerald by himself?
That's it. Yes, he got the emerald. So if he wants to have it cut, we can lead him back here and he can cut it. If it gets ruined, he can use it as spell components.
Okay, so we can if you choose, we can try the ruby and the blue diamond. And Sir Balin still feels like he's with the party. He feels like he's still gonna help the party, so he's doing it for the party.
With his blue diamond?
Yeah. And you guys wanna also cut the emerald? You may yes or no on that.
It doesn't. Money really doesn't matter to the druids, so it's really for the fighters essentially to buy armor, buy potions, to buy magic items,
and buy a present for the birth, the girl.
Yes.
And buy a gift. I guess that's the only way money would really matter to druids.
Are we all in agreement to cut the gems?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes, because because Quillis wasn't super picky about it. He felt a little sheepish, goatish about taking the whole emerald anyway.
Okay, so I'm going to. So you give it to Bolas Raz. He has a little monocle like this, and he's on his table, like a wooden work table, and he has all kinds of trinkets and tooling devices, and he starts shaving the emerald with a very hot blade of some kind. And here we go. So I'm gonna roll percentage dice back from the old day, and 1 to 20 basically is ruined. 21 to 50 is nothing, no change. And 51 to 100, it's going to be either doubled or tripled. I will say.
Is this a new day?
Yes.
No.
It's not.
Okay.
I think so.
Did we recover from a long rest? We have all of our hit points, all that stuff.
Yeah, all your hit points, all your spells.
Okay. So can we do good berries for the druids?
Yeah, go ahead and roll your good berry. Hyphy already rolled, so.
I did mine the night before because I had a spell slot left.
Okay. 7 good berries. You guys are on.
Everybody gets a good berry and the druid.
Okay, you're gonna pass those out. Okay, yeah. You actually have 2, and you pass 5 out.
Can the unicorn? How does the unicorn?
Yeah, the unicorn has a little pouch. On her neck, so she can throw one in there.
Can unicorns like telepathically telekinesis?
Not telekinesis, but telepathic, yes. But telepathy, yes.
Okay, all right. Well,
but she has a little pouch on her neck, so she can get to it.
Okay, it's like a feed bag.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to
tell her telepathically.
You have 2 good berries yourself. You give 1 to each person. Good.
Okay.
And the Hyphy had 4 also, so that's 11 good berries for the party.
A spell, 1 slot.
No, because you can rest after. You can rest afterwards, so you get it back.
Hours. Okay.
Yes, no problem.
All right.
But I'm just gonna let you have just 1 spell and not 2 or 3. That way, it's more legit, right?
So, you can just cast Goodberry once.
Meaning, you can cast Goodberry, take a rest, and then you have the advantage of having all your spells back.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But just once, and not twice. In other words.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say on a roll of 90 to 100, it's tripled. 50. We're looking for 51 to 89. Here we go. We're gonna do the ruby first. 500. Okay, here we go.
I have a question after you're done.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What happened to the dog? We let
Yeah,
go.
he came with us too. No, we brought him.
The dog's with you. The dog's still technically still with you. I wasn't going to put him in the party unless you want to. You want to do that? Have a seventh party member, like a
No, we can go with 6.
one of the
Obviously,
animal.
the dog's good for like alarm purposes.
One of the
Right, I think we
farmers.
bring
One of
him
the
with
farmers comes to you and says, "Where did you get that dog? That dog is half wolf." He goes, "I'll buy it from you. It'll keep our flocks safe." He's a sheep herder.
Well, we can talk to the dog and see if he wants to go. Do you want to
Right.
go with the farmer, or you want to stay with us? We'll let the dog choose.
He says, "Whoever feeds me better."
So why don't you just roll 50-50?
Uh,
We're druids. We can always feed them the best.
or you can decide.
What do you want to do?
Farmer asks the farmer at around the Grimm Castle asks for the dog to buy the dog from you to protect his sheep.
We're gonna take his business card and we will think about that and call him back.
He goes, "Well, if you change your mind," he goes, "I have 3 copper here, 3 copper pieces."
Well, 3 copper. That's good.
Which is a wonderful offer. We're gonna think about that. He still needs to heal a little bit more before he's ready to do work.
Okay, so Bolas Ras, he's done cutting it, and it seems to glimmer with a fine light that it didn't before. He's doubled the value to 1,600. And he goes, "Listen, I can buy this from you today, only for my fee of 1,500. Only for a fee of 100. I'll give you 1,500 for it, or you can keep it in gem form."
Isn't there a cutting fee? Obviously.
Well, he's just going to charge you 100.
Oh, okay.
So you can take the ruby back with you, 1,600 value, or you can get 1,500 gold for it and buy it from you.
Or we can give it as our gift.
Let's roll the blue
diamond.
Let's roll the blue diamond now. Okay. Just did you want to
that was the ruby, right? You said?
Yeah. Did you want to put up the emerald also, Hyphy, or just the blue diamond? Should we let Quillis decide the emerald?
Quillis just woke up, so I think we should go ahead and make the decision and we'll do that too, because he can probably use the broken parts of the emerald, even if it does crack.
Yeah, exactly. If it's
so, I say yes to the
small
emerald.
Components.
Oh, okay. Oh, he just woke up. He might join us later or no? Okay.
So we have the dog. What's the dog's name?
The emerald is also doubled. Oh, so I messed up on the ruby. I'm sorry. Hang on. The ruby went to 1,000. Yeah. Emerald goes at 1,600. You can name the dog. The ogre named it Hey You.
How about if I ask the dog what its name is?
Perfect.
My name is Grincher. Grincher? Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm running for the blue diamond now. Here we go. No change. Still 1,400. So Bowden says, dang it. But you got 3 gems now. 1,600 emerald, 1,000 ruby, and a 1,400 gold piece value rare blue diamond.
Okay. So
what do you want to do?
Does this village or this town have can you buy any kind of potions or magic items or adventure gear?
It's a town of Keldutch. They have a shop. They have a potion shop. Did you want to do that now?
Yeah,
I also want to know if you're gonna get a gift for the new birth.
Yeah, essentially we're shopping for a gift, and they don't have Amazon, so you have to hit the bricks.
Well, I would have thought. I mean, does Sir Balin want to put that diamond? Is he taking that as his own, or would he be willing to put that up as a gift that includes him being the giver and the rest of our party? Because that's a great gift.
Persuasion roll.
He asked the orcish gem cutter if he can cut it in half for him or make it a portion, and then he's going to see if this is going to work. The orcish gem cutter cuts it in 4 pieces. So I'm going to say each one is 400 gold. Each one is 400 gold. So he just takes one, which is 400, and 3 pieces slice off the gem cutter's table, which is total of 1,200. So he's going to donate that to the party. 3 blue diamonds of 400 each. Sound fair?
Thank you. That's wonderful. Yes. What are the colors of Grimm Castle? Do they have flags flying? What are their banner colors?
Sir Ballon says, you know what? Why don't we give 1 blue diamond for the birth, and then that way he'll give you 2, and he'll keep 1. Is that fair?
Right.
Sure.
So the party gets 1, the baby gets 1, and he gets 1. That's fine.
Yeah. The color of the Grimm Castle is a silver and green. And that's on their banner. Silver green with embroidered in yellow. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Silver and green.
Did you have any potions in mind, Twigs? Or did you want to go into the potion shop and see what's in there?
Yeah, we'll just go in and see what's in there. It would be mostly for Emma. Probably healing potions.
So you go into the potion shop, you see some candles dripping wax on the floor. And a green goblin comes out from behind the register. And he has a long nose and long ears. And he says, see anything you like, let me know. And there's a rack by the register of some colored potions, red, white, yellow. I think yellow is the universal color for healing.
So Matilda would be able to does it have labels on them, or does she have to like?
They're labeled, and there's a little price tag that's hung around each of the vials with a leather cord. There's 100 gold pieces. There's 150, and there's 50. There's 3 prices basically.
Okay, so what are they again? What are the potions?
There's a red potion.
Okay.
Red. There's white. And there's yellow.
Okay, what are they labeled for prices?
The white one is invisibility. It's 100. The yellow is healing. It's 50. And the red one, he says, that one's a love potion. That one's 150.
It's like charm potion. Okay, so
He goes, no, not charm potion. That's a love potion. Be careful when you use that one. You're not going to be able to break the spell once you use it.
okay, so I guess Emma's definitely going to buy the healing potion.
Okay, 1 healing potion, erase 50 gold.
Okay, so she has
And
50.
any interest, Hyphy, in a love
Definitely.
potion or an invisibility potion? 150
I
for
have
the love.
interest in both, but I don't have enough gold. I only have 200 gold,
Well,
and then but I'm definitely interested in both.
Yes, you do, because you just got
the emeralds. The blue
you just
diamond.
you just got 800 gold for 2 portions of the blue diamond, so you have that to spend.
Well, I think
He's giving
we
that
should,
to the party, Sir
we
Bellon.
should definitely have both.
Yeah, go ahead. You can buy them. Just take it out of the
And
party.
if you spend the one, actually it's gonna be 250. If you buy both of them, you clean out the goblin's potion shop for the day, and he says he'll close early. So just go get some more potions from the wizard town next door.
Okay.
One town
Great.
over.
I'll give him an extra gold piece and tell him lunch is on us.
Says, why, thank you, my lady. And he puts a close sign on the front window. And he just came out with a love potion, a visibility potion, and a healing potion. It goes down.
We would have asked him like what he could have told us about the love potion and the invisibility. Like how long do they last usually? Can they be consumed by any kind of creature? So we would have asked for some details because he made them.
He didn't make them. He didn't make them. He's a merchant. He buys and sells.
So
secondly, he goes. Go ahead.
Would Matilda be able to make sure that they're legit?
Matilda's going to smell the potion. She puts it a little bit on her finger, tastes it. They seem fine, she says. I guess they work. And then the goblin says, against all the questions that Hyphy asked, the goblin says, "Hey, wait, no refunds, no refunds." He puts a close sign, and he ushers you out the door.
Yeah, exactly. Freaking goblin merchants.
Use them at your own risk.
Tour.
And thank you for the gold. So he ushers you out of the potion shop. So besides just the blue diamond, which Sir Balon offered to give the birth, is there anything else you want to get for the girl, for the baby?
Well, do they have any other shops that would interest us, like a weapon shop or armor shop, or?
Would you give a weapon as a gift?
No.
Just asking, just wondering.
No, but maybe an amulet or something like that. If there's
the druids have like druidcraft cantrip, we can make some natural kind of mobile thing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You want to try that, like a natural?
That's what they would give. I mean, that we're druids. The orcs might give like, a blown up dead pig or something, because that's what their orc tradition is. Who knows?
I just want to know what you want to give.
Yeah, well, the druids we can make something natural,
Druid craft, like fashion, fashion like a little gift,
like a bassinet, with a mobile on top. Put the kid in.
And if there are ribbons, if there's a ribbon shop or some kind of a sewing type of sundry shop, then we could get some ribbons in their family colors and weave those in with the leaves and the branches. That would be cute.
Is there a Hobby Lobby nearby?
Okay, you don't have time to make a bassinet or a crib, but you can fashion a baby pillow with natural leaves and herbs. You want to do that?
Wait, we don't have time. That's what druidcraft does, doesn't it? You can make small objects in like seconds.
Unless you can show me that I could make a bassinet or a crib. I don't think so. You can.
He said a mobile. You can make a mobile pretty quickly, I think.
Read the description. Is it going to be eloquent for a gift, or is it going to be some kind of second-rate thing?
It needs to be first-rate.
Second.
But with two druids working together, he has druidcraft. I don't. I just have lots of experience doing craft, but I don't.
He said bassinet. I mean, I find it hard to believe you can make a bassinet with a druid spell. But what level is that, by the way? Druidcraft.
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
I doubt you can make a bassinet with a cantrip. But hey, read the description.
I like the mobile. I like the mobile idea. That's where the ribbons come in.
He's poo-pooing it already.
I know, but you can do this.
I'll
give you guidance.
So it's like the thing that turns around for the baby, like in a circle.
Yeah, and it hangs, and some little ribbons hang, and
well, obviously you would do it in sections. It's a cantrip. You can do it every 6 seconds. Druidcraft. Whispering to the spirits of nature, you create one of the following effects. You create a tiny, harmless sensory effect that locate the weather. Okay, so maybe I misread this spell. I can clear the skies. I can have a rain cloud. I can make snowfall once per round. The effect persists for 1 round. Instantly make flowers blossom, seed pods open, or leaf buds bloom. You create an instant harmless sensory effect, such as falling leaves, a puff of wind, the sound of a small animal, a faint odor of a skunk. The effect fits into a 5. You instantly light or snuff out candles, torches. Okay, that's useless.
Okay, I did crafts with royal children, human children, for 100 years. If I don't have some chops with making a mobile, then
I have
I've
to
got
go out.
nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go out into nature and find the stuff that I need. Okay, that's a useless.
So you can make the smell of a skunk.
Yeah, I can make it stink like a skunk.
Probably not good for the baby. Hyphy, make a perception check. Hyphy.
Perception. All right.
I can give the kid frostbite. I can give her some
That's
magic stones
That's
for
a
a
plus
minute.
5, and I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Oh, mold earth. Wait, maybe it's mold earth.
All right, so that'll be a plus 3. So that'll be a plus 8 to whatever I roll, which was a 14. So 22.
Okay, outside one of the shops is a wooden shop, and you find. By the way, it's in the town of Keldutch. That's the name of the town, the neighbor bordering town. And outside of a woodcraft shop, you see a bassinet. Is that what you wanted?
Yes,
For sale.
perfect.
For sale. And it's only for you. It's only 25 gold pieces.
Oh, that's a steal. Can we embellish it? Bedazzle it?
Yeah, bedazzle.
Sure, you have some tools in all those pouches you have on.
Absolutely.
You can put in some what kind of things you want to put in the wood.
Well, we can put the freaking 400 gold piece emerald, right? Or no, blue diamond that we got.
Or you just put it right there in the wood and the bassinet.
Yeah, right. It could be part of the mobile.
You want to do that? Yeah.
All right. We'll
Okay,
get the
so
bassinet. We'll make a mobile, and we'll give him the diamond. Sorry, her.
And you made a leather. You made a woodworker very happy. 25 gold.
Everybody's at the close-up shop today.
I'm having a good day today, and it's only in the morning. Okay, so if there's nothing else, back at the Grimm Castle, things are starting to pick up. There's more people coming. Maybe there's 10 or 20 guests so far, and all the families present. So they're gathering, talking. There's a harp player playing harp music. There's a flute player playing some tunes, and the flute player comes around and has a little pouch for tips, song requests, making some money on the side. And just then you notice somebody come in through the gates, somebody you haven't seen before, maybe a stranger. Seems to be. Do you remember the bard? Do you remember Quillis's friend, the bard, that has funny sounds and had lights like on his head?
Yes.
As in a robot. Well, there's it seems to be I'm going to say creature made of like a black shiny metal. Three red lights where the eyes would normally be, and he's walking like in these rigid steps, fast. And he has these weapons on his side, like in holsters, and they seem to have long barrels. And in the back, he has another long barrel weapon. It's about 3 feet long, with a long barrel at the end, and a holder and a little knob like this under the barrel. And he has a leather backpack. He comes in, and at the door they check and they say, "What's his name?" They write down the name of these people, especially the strangers, because you never know who you're gonna get at a party. Some people from far away invited to the party. or people that got word want to show up at the party. And he says, like in a monotone voice that has like sort of like like an electric tone to it. He says, IG-88. That's his name. And he comes in and he's sitting down at the table.
What's he doing?
And now he's just chilling. He seems to have a little present with a bow on it. Puts it at the table. He's just chilling. His head spins around, looking at people. He seems to be, you want to make a insight check on him?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Everybody or just one roll?
Well, Hyphy's interested. You can, if you want to, you can roll.
I will give myself guidance. You're going to start to hate that. So 14 plus, I think plus 2, so 16.
Okay, so you don't know this much more about him without talking to him, but he seems to be with these weapon-like things. He seems to maybe like he's a hunter of some kind. He has some pouches and a leather backpack on him, and he has at least 3 weapons on him. They're metal weapons with long barrels.
They're letting us bring weapons into the party.
Some of these places are loose on security, and there's no security guards. So, yes.
Is he talking to people? I mean, children are probably curious. Are children approaching him? Like, what's he doing?
No one's approaching him, but he did introduce himself, and he has a gift. And apparently he's invited, or he heard about the party for the new birth. So he's here as a guest. That's all you know so far.
Okay, and this is the one that we were told possibly. I mean, we were told to look out for an unusual individual that might be from far, far away. Possibly another.
In a puff of smoke,
planet.
puff of white smoke, Alcad appears. Misty step. He goes, yeah, that's not him. He was listening to you. He goes, that's not him, but
freaking me out.
He goes, that's not him, but I've never met this guy either, so just keep an eye on him, I guess. Keep him at a close distance. And then another curious person comes in. He's black wizard robes, black robes, silver arcane symbols, black hat, mustache, long speckled white and black beard, and introduces himself. He says, I am Scalicon Plumage. He goes,
Plumage or plumage?
Plumage. I am Scalicon Plumage, curator of magic. And the outcast scratches his head there. He goes, oh boy, I didn't know he was going to come. So now Scalicon comes in. He sits right next to the black hunter guest. And Outcast says, well, this guy is a wizard and he's more powerful than I am, so hope he's behaves himself today.
Does he normally?
I haven't met him yet, but I'm hoping that we can exchange spells from our spell book. Let's just say that. I plan on talking to him soon about
Great.
that. And then go ahead.
Was this the person that you were told us to be expecting from far, far, far away?
He goes, no, that wasn't him either. The one I you'll see when he comes in. His name is, I just know him by Slad. He's called himself Slad. And the festivities start. You guys start getting passed around plates of food. There's potatoes. There's potatoes and also sweet potatoes. There's salads, like a salad. There's pork and beef and fish. What do you guys want to eat? The waiter comes and takes your order. And there's wine and there's ale.
Twigs
and there's water. Salad then, the waiter says, for you.
I think all around. We'll try to make sure Matilda and Ray, everybody has something that they can eat.
Ray wants more fruit. Ray says, more apples, please.
Telepathically?
Yeah, telepathically. They have apples, pears, oranges.
Wow.
They just serve you guys. You start putting food on your table. You guys, I'm assuming you're sitting at the same table. You got a table for yourselves for the party. There's a little sign on the table for adventuring party, heroes of Shadow Valley, and that's you guys. Here's the Shadow Valley Grimm family.
And everybody's in attendance. This whole family.
Yeah. There's like over 100 people here already. Between 100 and 200 people, it could probably hold.
Does anybody want to go talk to, they're sitting next to each other now, this robot-y guy and the mage, Pumaj?
Robot-y, I like that.
You said they kind of are sitting at the same table. Did anybody want to go chat with them or stay with the unicorn and Matilda while I do? I haven't done a great job talking to anybody lately, so I'm gonna suggest maybe Twigs go. What do you think?
Yeah, you can go over and talk to the robot hunter.
Just then, as you decide that, remember I told you that there's catacombs under the castle, lead to the town, lead to the other four family castles. A great, expansive catacomb tunnel system. And down there, there's a purple worm down there, just all kinds of crazy stuff. And just as you decide to go talk to the robotic man, the huge door to downstairs, which leads to the catacombs, flies open. And all the guests, are startled when huge white and black and brown rats climb out from the catacombs and start jumping on the tables where there's people, and the people go scattering, and
this is a perfect job for druids.
One of the rats eats somebody's food real quick and then starts going for the person. Everyone roll initiative. Are these rats? Now there's rats, and there's large overgrown rats, and then there's these rats. These rats should not.
They're like were-rats, right?
They're like against nature.
16 and 4 for Twigs.
Yeah, you're adding your dexterity.
4 plus 3, 2. So 6 for Twigs, and Emma got a 16 plus dex.
6 total for Twigs?
Yeah, 6 total.
Okay. Give me hyphy, Emma.
4.
What did Emma get? Hyphy 4 total?
4 total.
You guys just hanging out, just like, hey, what's up?
You're eating too much bread. too much greens.
Emma, what did Emma get?
She got a 16. I think her dex is plus 2. Looking for her character sheet. What did I do with her character sheet?
I'll just go up plus 2. So what did you roll?
16.
Total. Okay.
Well, plus I don't know what her modification.
Yeah, we'll go 18. We'll go plus 2 dex.
I think it's plus 2 or plus 3.
And then Crow's gonna roll. He has a plus 1. 16 also. Not bad. So Coral and Emma are ready to fight. So
it
you know.
says +1, so she rolled a 17.
Okay, great. That's fine.
The security in this castle is pitiful.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Emma raises a couple rocks. Do you want to roll? I'm sorry, not Emma. Matilda raise a couple rocks. Do you want to roll for Matilda or shall I, Hyphy?
We should.
Yeah, go ahead.
What am I rolling? Oh, for her initiative?
Initiative, yeah.
She's got 13 plus whatever her dex is.
Should I roll for the unicorn?
Did you ask if you should or if I should? I think we should.
The unicorn says to you, what should I do?
Stay behind us. Stay with us, so. With us, but behind us, please.
Okay, so she's not gonna fight, at least not yet. But she'll stay quietly behind you. What's your roll for Matilda? She has a +2 dexterity. +3 dexterity.
So she's got a 16. Wow, she's impressive.
Yeah.
16 total.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, let me roll some initiatives for the rats. Hey, one of the rats charges for you before you can do anything. 2 of the rats do. I'll pull that leg behind. I got 2 rats coming at you.
Who are you talking to?
Both of you guys.
Who's both you guys? Ivy and Twigs?
The party.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there's 3. There's 3 rats coming at you guys. So
Okay, are they pretty close?
You can't. They all popped out of the door, of the trap door. It seemed to lock. Maybe either the lock broke or the lock was loose, or it was open. And then these rats just jumped out, started going for people and going for their food. And 3 are coming towards you. I'm gonna say. Black one, a white one, and a brown.
Did you guys lose video on me or no?
I can see you perfect.
No.
Okay.
Are they close together, these rats? Oh, it's not my turn anyway, though.
The white one is really fat. The black one's medium size. And the brown one is also smaller and medium size. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna roll. We got 6 people here.
7, the dog. And
Okay. I'm gonna roll. I'll have to roll the 8 then in that case. Is the dog like forefront, like fighting, or is he in the back with the unicorn and Matilda?
I'm gonna ask him to please stay with the unicorn.
Like to protect him?
Yeah.
Yes.
The unicorn.
Use your druidic animal communication. How do you say?
Speak with animals. Mm-hmm.
Speak with animals. Okay, so it does. No. It's happy to do that. Here we go. Twigs. Rats like druids. The black and white rat go for Twigs, and the other one goes for Crow. Here we go. Let's do Twigs first. They're gonna come up with a bite as a black and white rat come up to your table. For some reason, they smell you. They go for you, and they lift up their mouths, and they have these 2 long teeth that come down, and on the teeth you see like a white pussy substance dripping down, and the eyes of the rat seem to be gleaming like with you know how you have like the albino red color eyes. They have those albino red color eyes, and they're kind of gleaming with like a these are rabid rats dripping this white ooze coming down from their
Like a dude's never seen before. This kind of rat.
Yes, yeah, the one that you need to exterminate.
Okay.
Here we go.
14.
They're gonna get +2.
Yeah, 12.
1 hit damage. Twigs. Ooh, just 3 damage.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go crawl. And miss. Crawl's handling the brown rat, and that's a miss. Okay. Now we're gonna take. First, we're gonna go Emma, and then Crawl, and then Matilda. Matilda's ready as a rock from the back, from the rear. Let's do Emma. She's gonna pull out her glaive.
Yeah, can she swing it here in this tight space, or is there enough room?
I think so. Yeah.
Then she gets 1 attack with it, right?
Yes. So far, I think at 5th level you get 2 attacks.
Okay, so she rolled a 7 plus. I think we said it was +7, so 14.
Yeah, armor class is only armor class is only 11, so you hit
14 hit. So she 2d8 plus.
Pick one, black, white, or brown.
Brown.
All right, hit. Roll damage.
3 plus 4, 7 damage.
Okay, it is bloodied.
Okay.
It's still going. Let's go to. I'm gonna go to Crow now. I'm gonna roll the Great Mace. Crow lifts up this huge 2-handed Great Mace. Goes for. I'm gonna say goes for the white rat, the big fat one.
So there's a lot of chaos at the party. Everybody's scrambling around.
Yes,
like
screaming and scrambling.
Rats
cool stuff.
Rats are jumping on people.
Yeah, stuff happens during adventures. Basic. Most parties. They get out of hand.
Yeah.
They didn't even start serving alcohol yet.
Right, exactly. Where's my booze?
8 damage to the white rat.
So do Emma and Kroll have a little competition going on, kind of like in Lord of the Rings, like they're keeping track of keeping score?
Well, I'll tell you what, they're very different. Emma seems to be very well-mannered, half-orc, whereas Kroll is a little bit more ferocious. He's a full orc. He's a little more basic, talks less, talks to himself a little bit. Okay, so Kroll attack. Emma's going to ready rock from behind. Do you want me to roll hyphy? You want to roll for her?
Oh, I'm rolling hyphy. Hyphy?
Emma, she's throwing a rock.
Oh, I gotcha. What am I rolling?
It's up to you if you want to roll or if I'm going to roll. It's up to you.
I'm only playing hyphy, so I can roll. What am I rolling though? Like what die for a rock?
It's a D6 divided by 2.
He was talking about Matilda's attacking with a rock.
I'm going to add.
Right.
Yeah, Matilda's attacking with a rock. So you're going to roll for her.
Okay, yes.
It's going to be a D3 divided by 2 and then +3 damage for her awesome dexterity.
So she got a 3, so that's 2 plus 3 is what you're saying? With a roll of a 3, that's a 2 plus, so 5?
5 damage. Do you want to hit the black, the white, or the brown?
Whichever one is the most injured.
The brown is bloodied by Emma. So it's 5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's still going. The rock hits you. Hit the rock right in the forehead, and seems to hit him right like in the eye area over here. Great, awesome hit.
Good job, Matilda.
Okay, now we're gonna go to.
She's an asset now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack with one more rat. It's gonna be a 4th rat. Here we go. Coming at the party. 6 goes for Matilda, but since she's behind, I'm going to roll one more time. But this one sticks. 3. Emma goes for Emma. Okay, I'm going to say this is a gray rat, brownish gray. Gray. 18. Okay, here we go. I get +2. Ooh, nat 20. That's gonna leave a scar. I'm gonna roll body chart just for fun. 10. That's the right leg. So behind the back, a gray rat comes out, jumps towards Emma, gets him right like in the buttocks, between the buttocks and the thigh. Nat 20. Here we go. Damage. Ooh.
Oh.
She's a hit point king. She's fine.
14 damage. Maximum.
Half her hit points. So 37 minus 15. Okay.
Blood is drawn and the pus goes into her thigh. Let's make a Constitution saving throw. DC 8.
+3.
Yeah.
12.
Okay, you made it. So you don't get rabies. Not yet. All right. Back to the top. Let's get the black rat on Twigs, the red rat on Twigs, and we're going to do all of that. I'm a class 14. Get +2.
Wait.
Did you just get back to the top? Because Hyphy didn't go.
Hyphy didn't go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, I thought the dog was going to protect the 2 in the back.
Yeah, that's fine. But they still get a turn.
Okay, yeah, my mistake. Let's go to Twigs and then Hyphy.
Okay. So Twigs can do area of effect spell. Can he hit both the rats with an area of effect spell that are right in front of him attacking him?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. But if he does a poison spray, he's gonna hit party member. He's gonna hit party members. Not
you can do a poison. You can do a poison spray because poison spray is only I think it's what 10 feet actually, so it's fine.
10 feet. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's gonna try to do a poison spray on the 2.
People are spread out. You know, we don't have the map to look at, but you guys are pretty much spread out, so that's fine.
Okay, so it's on the white rat and the black.
Is that a cantrip?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Okay.
So I guess they just make Constitution saves.
Yes.
I have a 15 con, it gives me +2.
Do they make it against my 14?
Against your DC, so it's a 10.
14.
It's an 8. It's an 8 actually. +6 is 14. Yeah. So I need a 12 or higher. Here we go. Oh, they both missed. So give me damage. D12.
Right? D12.
Yeah.
9 for one and 7 for the other. So we'll say the white one was 9 and the black one was 7.
The damage is just one time. It's area effect. So just 9 for both.
Oh, okay. 9 for both.
Yeah, so that's fine. So 10. And okay, so the white one is bloody.
You don't add any bonuses to that, right? It's just straight roll.
No damage bonuses, no. Just a straight roll. Hyphy knows about this one, right, Hyphy?
In fact, I had it ready. So I know very well, and I was buoyed by the fact that Twigs did such good damage with it. So is it my turn?
Yeah, Twigs knocks them with the poison spray. They both are affected, and they kind of reel back, you know, and squeal like rats. And as they squeal, the whole place like echoes, and it hits your ears like ah. And they're still going though. They're still attacking.
We're doing good.
We got a white one that's bloodied. We have a brown one that's bloodied, and a black one that's damaged, and the gray one is untouched. The gray one is attacking Crawl. Okay, Hyphy, you're up.
Okay, loving what I saw with Twigs's turn. I am going to cast also poison spray. If I can hit 2 of them.
You can hit the black and the white one.
Mm-hmm.
Those are together, and the other one that's on Emma is separate. and the one that's on Coral is separate.
Okay, I'll go for the black and the white.
Go ahead. I have to make a save, right?
Right, a con save. Yep.
Are you doing
And so
poison? Are you doing sleep or damage? Poison?
No, no, I don't like these. I'm doing poison.
Okay. Your DC is +5, so it's 13 saving throw. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. At +2. Ooh, they both make the saving throw.
All right, so they take half damage.
So actually, it's no damage.
Big damage.
Oh man! All right.
But you spend. Well, you don't spend the dose because you're doing regular damage. So they're unaffected. So basically, they since they got hit by twigs is poison spray, they're ready for yours, and they move out of the way. Animal instinct,
Yeah, clever rats.
Okay, so back up to the top. Twigs gets attacked by 2 rats. Here we go. 14 is +2. 1 hit. Damage. 3 damage again. 27. And now we're going to go for Emma, we're going to go for Crow, who's doing good. That one's almost gone, almost dead. That's the one that Matilda hit and Crow hit. Here we go. Attack back. Ooh, hit. Crow takes 5 damage. And we're gonna make a con save. I'll do that. Here we go. DC's only was it 8 or 9? 8 or 9. Ooh, he misses this. Wait, hang on. He misses the save.
You got rabies?
Crow has rabies. I guess it's just a fever. Maybe needs some help there. Okay, so he has rabies. And then the gray one's that's on Emma. It's going to attack again. Here we go. Hit. Ooh, 7 damage. Ooh, this one's hurting Emma.
Ooh.
Emma is he bloodied? Let's see. Emma's bloodied. She's at 16 hit points. She's bloodied.
Yeah. Oh, this rat's kicking her ass.
Okay, so first I'm gonna go for Emma's gonna return the favor. Emma's turn.
Okay.
18. And
she rolled an 18 with her glaive. That's more than 5, so he's gonna take additional damage.
Did you hit last time?
Yeah, but not by 5 or more. Isn't it 5 or more causes wounding?
Okay, I was just making sure. You hit the which code did you hit? Do you know?
It was the brown one.
Okay, yeah. So that one's on its last leg. So how do you kill it? Oh, did you hit?
Yeah, I rolled an 18 plus she rolled a 20.
How do you kill it?
She slices it with her glaive and slices it in half. Make rat stew.
You do. Blood goes flying, and the blood's kind of dark, like almost like brown, like a deep red brown color. Gets all over the table. Everybody's splashed with rat blood.
Yeah.
And that one's down. Good job. Now, the gray one is untouched. I guess that's the one. I guess that's the one on Kroll. So I guess Kroll hit the brown one. And next we're going to go to Matilda. She readies a rock attack, Hyphy.
Mm-hmm.
She readies a rock attack, Matilda. There's a gray, black, and white. Which one? The gray one's untouched.
Really,
the black and white are damaged.
Whichever's closest to her is what she's gonna do.
Let's go for the white one. The white one's getting low.
Okay. Oh, a 2 plus her bonuses.
Rock goes flying into the crowd. Roll again on a roll of 20. You hit one of the family members.
Great. I hope that's a 1. I hope that's a 20.
Okay, so you see a rock fly through the air. It banks off the wall.
It's chaos. They'll never figure out.
Hits somebody in the back of the head. The rock. It wasn't. Since it was a ricochet, it wasn't a direct hit, but hit someone in the back of the head. Someone, and let's make sure it's not. Roll that D6. Let's make sure it's not a 6 or a 5.
Okay. 3.
Okay, so that person doesn't go down. They grab their head and go, and then run out of the room.
Why were they still in the room?
You rolled a nat 20.
Yes, for the one time that I didn't. And it's got this cool symbol on it, so I couldn't tell if it was a 1 or a 20. I had to find the 1.
Oh, yeah. I see. That's why you turned it over.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to go for Twigs again. There's 2 rats on you. Wait, hang on. No, sorry. You guys turn. Twigs, your turn, and then Emma. Hyphy. Sorry.
I thought Kroll had to attack was great.
Oh, okay. I forgot about Kroll. Great mace. Okay, here we go. He's gonna go for the gray one. Hit 18 damage. You get D10 plus 3. 7 damage. So the gray one is now wounded, but not quite bloodied. Now Twigs. There you go.
Okay, Twig's gonna attack with a scimitar on the white one.
All right, go for it. Armor class 11.
11, 6. He only has plus 4, so he missed just barely.
Okay, just one attack.
Yeah, he only gets one attack.
Do you have a shield?
No.
So just scimitar, one-handed scimitar, no shield. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's to Hyphy.
All right. I'm really bummed out that it didn't work last time, so I'm going to try my poison spray again on whatever 2 I can get that are going to only hit them and not anybody else. If there are
Let's see if you can catch them off guard. Here we go. I'm making 2 saving throws. I know your DC is a 14. 13 actually, right? 13. Here you go.
13.
One is hit. The other one escapes. So give me a D12.
Yep. 4.
I'm gonna say the black one got hit. So this one has been bloodied already. It's just holding on this last leg. And does that conclude our round? Matilda's back there. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the top. Okay, back to the top. The black and white are gonna go on Twigs. Here we go. Plus 2. 1 hit damage. Um, 7 points, Twigs.
Ooh.
20.
Yeah, and let's do the one on Emma. I'm sorry. Is that right? Sorry. The one on Emma, right? The gray one?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm sorry. That one's on Kroll. The one on Kroll. Here we go. The one on Emma's dead.
Yeah, the brown one died.
Hit. Kroll got hit. Got bit. 4 damage.
Dude, these rats are doing better than the ogre dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably don't have the good treasure though.
Yeah, the rats don't have much treasure. Maybe some old bones. Never know what kind of bones they might have though. Maybe lich bones, demi-lich, who knows?
It's whatever they've eaten.
Okay, I think Emma's turn. Now, since your rat is dead, you can go to the gray, white, or black one. They're all pretty much beat up.
Okay. Emma's gonna hit the gray one. 6 plus 7.
Hit.
Hit. Just barely.
You slice it.
2d.
You make damage.
2d8. 2, 5 plus 1, 6 on the gray rat.
6 damage. It is bloodied, but still hanging on. Okay, let's move over to Crow. I got Crow. Crow will attack that one back. +2. Hit. D10 +3 damage. Ooh, smash. So Crow swings his mace and smashes the gray rat right in the neck, and you see like the head extend, and just it's only being held together by the skin at this point, and just kind of like makes spasming movements, and then just turns over and dies.
Awesome.
Yes, finally.
All right, the black and the white one are still on twigs. Matilda can ready a rock now. Matilda goes, sorry. Oops, sorry. And she tries again. Give me a
and she.
DC 11, armor class 11 roll.
Okay.
+3.
She got a 10.
Total?
Yep.
See rock go flying through the crowd. Doesn't hit anybody this time.
Good.
All right, let's go to Twigs and Hyphy.
Twig's gonna swing a scimitar at the white rat.
All right, go for it.
I hit. +4, 21. Scimitar is a D6.
See if you can do 7 damage.
2. Damn it, 6. 6 damage.
Just hanging on. You know what? This rat starts backing up at this point.
Okay.
Starts losing morale.
The hyphy.
Starts losing morale, and Hyphy's turn.
All right. I am bonus action going to cast Shillelagh. You see me kiss my quarterstaff and hold it up and say, Gilson goal. And then I'm going to attack with my quarterstaff.
The white or the black?
The
white one's just barely hanging on.
I think the black is too.
Yeah, they are actually.
Which one was on my friend Emma?
That one's dead. That one's a brown one,
Oh.
dead, and the gray one also on Crow is also dead. So just the one on both on twigs.
Both on twigs. Okay, so whichever one is closest, whichever one looks the best, because I'm angry.
I think it's the black rat.
The black rat is probably closer to you.
Okay. So I got an 11.
Class 11. You're hit.
Awesome. 1d8 +3.
Got a two-handed?
9.
Yeah,
9 points of damage.
Yeah,
9 damage?
9 damage, because I get a 1d8. When it's a quarterstaff, when it's a shillelagh, it's 1d8 plus my wisdom modifier.
How do you
instead
kill
of
it?
strength. What?
How do you kill
Oh,
it?
I'm angry. I'm smushing its face bones. I'm really mad. I head for the head and just crack it downward.
You bury
hoping to make noise.
You bury your staff in its brain, and it just turns over and dies.
So now there's one rat with 1 hit point left.
Yeah, and it's starting to back up at this point, and maybe it's getting second thoughts. It's kind of bloody and, losing morale, and maybe it's going to try to go back down towards the catacombs. Are you going to allow it? Or are you going to attack it as it retreats?
You get an attack of opportunity, right?
I'm gonna go back to the top. So I'm gonna say Emma first.
And Emma, is it within range if she turns and swings her?
Sure, yeah.
All right, she rolled a 13 plus 7, 20.
How do you kill it?
She does another guillotine, slices its head off. Quick
See a white rat's bloody head fly into the crowd. I'm gonna roll, see if it hits somebody.
I rolled a 20.
Ooh, it's going on one of the party members. Hang on. Let's see who it goes to.
As long as it's
We're on
not
the
me.
D8.
Same guy with the knot on his head.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Be right back.
the head hits the unicorn.
What? The dog didn't catch it or anything in midair?
It's just a flying head, harmless. But when the bloody head hits, just not direct hit, falls on the back of the unicorn, the blanket starts sliding off.
No.
What are you gonna do? You have a reaction.
Bonus action, I'm dodging, or bonus
Reaction.
reaction, I'm dodging to put the blanket back on. No, slow motion, I'm diving.
Give me a dex check. You want to do athletics, or you want just give me an open dex check?
Okay.
And you don't have time. You don't have time to do. You don't have time to do guidance, right?
I don't think it takes much to do guidance. I just have to touch myself while I'm doing it. That's up to you. I'll try it if I can.
I think you need to do it on your turn, and this is a reaction, so I don't think you can do it. Unless
Right,
this is reaction.
And concentration. Yeah. This is a reaction. Okay. So what am I doing?
I'm gonna give it a DC 8 because you're kind of close by, and if you don't make it, the blanket slides off.
Come on.
You're gonna get your dex. You add your dexterity bonus to it.
Yes. Oh, 6 + 1. It's a 7. Oh. But there's a lot of stuff going on in this room right now.
There is. The whole room is like chaotic. It's rats going everywhere, and the bloody white. It's a white rat head. Yeah, the white rat head goes across the room, hits the unicorn in the rear hind area. Blanket slides off, and then right away, as soon as the blanket folds to the ground, you see the horn come up, and the unicorn's looking around like just can see everything now, not covered, and just for a moment, like your attention is right on it's just so beautiful, so majestic, just there, just with the horn and the hair, the white skin and the orange hair. The whole room is chaotic, so I think you're maybe the only person looking at it.
What
I hope so. As soon as I can, I'm getting that blanket back on. The rat head hit the blanket and knocked it off the unicorn for a second.
The rat head, nice.
Yeah, so you go pick up the blanket. So now you're at the unicorn, and you want to just put it back on?
Yeah, but I want to make sure that rat blood is not on her at all. As soon as I get it on, then I'm gonna, if I need to clean her off or anything, I'm kind of freaked out about the whole thing. Where did the blood go?
There's a few splashes of blood, but basically, you can just dust it off. Just hit the blanket a little bit. That's all.
Okay.
Just wipe it off. Okay. What's our time look like?
I'm fine.
12:15.
Okay. Let me wrap up because we're gonna wrap up now, and I want to do one last thing. Just then, do you remember how Silvermane teleported in? Time seemed to stop a little bit. Happens again. You guys know the movies where X-Men, where the time kind of stops and then Professor X rolls in on his wheelchair. Well, this time kind of as all this activity is going on, the rats are being killed and heads are flying, rocks are flying. Time seems to slow, and you see these people, they're running away and they're screaming, and then the sound kind of slows, like their speech slows, and you can see, like, you get into this kind of zone where you can see things moving in slow motion, but you're still there. And just then you feel like a pressure into the room, like almost like a negative energy. And not a puff of smoke, but like just something shifts in the room where these tables just get knocked over, tossed to the side, and a couple of rats just go flying for no apparent reason. And then you see these rats are bouncing off this blubbery, leathery, scaled creature. It's so huge you can't even see the head. The head is, you have to look up to see the head. You look up to see the head of this reptilian creature with huge black wings, spans across the whole room of the Grimm dining area, and long tail. And then you smell this acrid, like a breath, as it's breathing. The whole room seems to be filled with the smell and this huge creature. And the underside of the reptilian creature is like a light gray. You can see scars, you see battle scars on its chest area, breast area, and the back of the whole creature is just thick, black, dark scales, long tail, claws. And as you see the left claw, it has one finger missing, and there's just the three claws with one finger missing. And on top of at the head, top of the long neck and the head, you see silvery horns, long teeth, long tongue. It's about 20 feet high and longer from head to tail. And then time starts again. And then it starts moving, knocked away, just bounced rats out of the way, knocked away tables. Starts moving, and then spins around and it starts talking. It says, "Who has killed my son?"
Oh shit! It's a black dragon.
Make an insight check. Both of you guys make an insight check.
Twigs. 7 plus 6, 13.
I'm gonna roll for a party member. Wait, it is a black dragon. It's a huge black dragon. I'm going to
It's an ancient black dragon.
Okay, Baron Grimm had a wife. Baron Grimm, the Baron, he had a wife, and she's caught in the crowd, and the dragon brings his claw, long reach arm claw, grabs her, takes her hostage. See her hair, her blonde hair flowing in the air. And the dragon says, "Who's killed my son?"
Biggs is gonna heal Emma.
Before you get a chance to do that,
a bonus action
around the dragon's neck. You see, around the dragon's neck, you see it's like a belt. And there's three things that are tied into the belt. The first one is unicorn horn. The second one is the unicorn horn, and the third one is unicorn horn. And the third one, it has like some flesh hanging from the horn, like it was just recently harvested.
Silvermane's horn. So I can't heal as a bonus action. It's not fast enough.
Do you have a bonus action? Heal?
Yeah, there's whatchamacallit. It's healing word, right?
Healing word. Okay, on your turn. Not yet. Almost. Remind me in a minute. Okay. And
we can do it next week. It's fine. You want to recap?
So listen. So one claw went to grab the wife of Baron Grimm. I'm gonna roll again for the party.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're sitting there holding the fucking son's evidence, the glaive. The dirty shirt.
I rolled Matilda.
The dirty blanket.
I rolled Matilda right now, guys.
Oh God.
Okay, perfect. Well, she's wiry.
On a roll of 1 to 4, she misses.
Well, she has luck too, right? When it rolls someone else.
Luck I think is for their rolls, not for the opponent rolls. Okay. The black dragon grabs Matilda from where grabbed Matilda with the other claw from where she was. Now she has Matilda and the Baron Grimm's wife, and she says,
"Ladies,
bring me the body of my son so I can bury him,
oh, now we have
and,
a new quest.
I'll release these hostages." That's what she says.
Oh,
Do you hear
well.
that?
Yeah.
Don't we have his head?
We're going to.
No,
in
we
there.
didn't bring it back.
You didn't have his. Matter of fact, you didn't even cut his head. Just so you know.
We talked about
You
it,
talked
but we
about
didn't.
it?
We didn't do
That's
it.
fine. That's fine.
The
We
body
don't have time for that.
just laid the body there. So
So the black dragon's gonna teleport out or fly out?
any questions on that? Because we're gonna end.
Yeah. Okay. We'll continue next week.
How you feel? Good.
I mean, as good as I could be in this particular scenario,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger.
There's not much we can do about a black
How's that
dragon.
for a cliffhanger? Thank you guys.
All right.
See you next
Thank
week.
you.
Yep.
Have a
thanks.
good week.
Text